Soundstripe.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to My Spouse is My Best Friend. I'm your co-host, Nicole.
And I'm Dr. Jason.
And today we want to talk about how forgiving and deep love can transform your marriage.
That's an important one, huh?
Very important, because I was mad at you this week.
Girl, I was mad at you. Well, I was disappointed and upset. But anyways, let's talk about it. So why does forgiveness matter?
Because it holds you hostage.
It holds you hostage and it ruins your day and it ruins, you miss out on, connecting with your spouse. You miss out on the good thing that you could be doing. And yeah, it holds you hostage.
Yep.
It's exhausting.
Very exhausting.
We understand. Every couple is going to hurt each other. They're going to say words, actions, or there might even be misunderstanding. It's going to happen.
Yep.
But it's how we deal with those, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how you decide to move forward from those.
Could you imagine just holding on to a grudge, building that wall, and not talking to your spouse for a long period of time?
And you're sitting there holding out, saying, "Who's going to give in first?"
Yeah.
It's funny, is you're probably both thinking the same thing, saying, "I'm gonna wait till she talks first. I ain't talking first."
Yep.
And your spouse are probably doing the same thing. Forgiving quickly is key.
Yep.
It doesn't mean ignoring the pain, but it's choosing peace, right? It's love over pride, especially for men. Because men, we'll hold on for a hot minute, especially if we think we're right. But it's not about who's right or wrong.
Exactly.
At that point, you need to decide and choose love and forgiveness over who's right or wrong. Because most of the time, you're going to forget what you even argued about.
True. And then also just remember that it's more of, building grudges and holding that is more about a choice. It's a feeling, not a choice. And so I choose to forgive. I choose to move on. I might not feel that way. Sometimes I do the opposite of what I feel. So instead of hitting him in the top of his head, I kiss the top of his head. But that's the choice that I make to say, okay, you know what? We've talked about it. We might agree to disagree, but in the end, I forgive you. You forgive me, and we're gonna move on.
And most of the time, the thing you get upset is it's not even detrimental to your marriage. It's something small, or someone had a bad day, or someone said something that probably didn't come out right, but didn't come out lovingly, but they took it the wrong way, or whatever it may be. It's usually not detrimental to your marriage to even sit there and waste a day, or waste a half a day, or waste a minute or hour arguing with your spouse.
So, unless your spouse tells your doctor that you're walking on the cast that you're not supposed to. I wonder who did that this week.
It was for your own good.
You still told.
Yeah, I did. That's why you're back in a cast. Do what you're supposed to do. Anywho, back to the program at hand.
I forgive you.
So, what we were talking about earlier is we get on the podcast every night. We talk about marriage and everything else, and we're not the most perfect people. So we get in arguments too. We don't get a lot of them, right? But what she was talking about is, like this week, I was very, very upset with her. And I forgot what even the argument was about at this point. So was it even worth it? But we did have those feelings, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't gonna say nothing to her. She wasn't gonna say nothing to me. We walked around and saying to each other. And then finally, it's just like, why? So, forgiving.
Yep. So just show empathy, kiss and move on.
But how do we get past it? I don't even think we talked about it because we knew it was stupid.
Yeah.
It wasn't even worth arguing about in the long run.
And we had our wind down Wednesday yesterday, and neither one of us brought it up.
We didn't bring it up because, first of all, I couldn't remember what the argument was about because that's how minuscule it was. But we wasted time.
Yeah.
Seeing who's going to crack first over something we can't remember now. Now there are times that that's going to be more serious, right?
Right.
That you're going to have to talk it out. You're going to have to say, "Hey, babe, why did that hurt your feelings?" Or,
right.
How could I have done that better?
Mm-hmm.
You still have to have those conversations. But the key we're talking about today is forgiving quickly, choosing love, choosing forgiveness instead of your honor, your pride, or whatever it may be, and who's right or wrong. Just move the hell on and love each other, because that's what it's all about in the long run.
And if you need any help with communication strategies, check back at one of our previous podcasts. I'll put it in the link, and check it out and see what we suggest regarding communication styles when you're arguing, when you're at the heat of the moment, things like that.
Mm-hmm. So when you get in those arguments, like you said, do the opposite. You want to pop them beside the head, or you want to squeeze her really hard until she can't breathe. Just give her a nice little hug and kiss her on the cheek, or something like that, instead of going to your separate rooms or separate spaces and thinking about why you're mad at each other and just wasting time.
And remember, this is biblical, right? So First Corinthians talks about what love is and what it is not. And it's not keeping track. It's not keeping record. And so we don't, ladies, again, we like to compartmentalize and we like to file everything in our mental Rolodex of on June 20th, 1999, you said X,
And
Y,
you pull
and
that
Z.
out your pocket real quick.
But you can't remember what you had for lunch yesterday, right? So that we have different things in our Rolodexes, but we have it. We remember it, but again, we forgive
Mm-hmm.
and we move on, right?
Exactly. 1 Corinthians 13:5. Read that one. But remember that God forgives quickly and he forgives completely. And fellas, says it right there in black and white. Your wife is your church. So we should be doing the same thing. And our marriage should reflect the same grace and same peace that he has bestowed upon us. So remember that the next time you get in an argument with your spouse, and just forgive quickly and invite God, to bring peace into your home.
Yep, I agree. And so again, when it happens, pause, pray about it, ask God for peace, ask God to help with the situation. Again, we've talked about it before where we've gone to God regarding each other and the situations that we have, and God was kind of like, y'all stupid, stop. And we go on about merry little way, and neither one of us can remember, like you said, what the argument was even about.
Yeah. So don't waste time. Love on each other. Remember that God loves you. God forgives you. So you should do the same thing with your spouse.
And don't forget to tell your wife that your husband that you love them and that you're sorry and that you forgive them. Just, even if you don't, sit down and have that conversation, at least acknowledge it. I hear you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
That same goes with you fellas. Don't try to be macho or whatnot. It's not the time to do it, because you're probably going to regret it later on in the bedroom, in the day that goes on, and the days that go on, and later on in life. So just go ahead and say, babe, you know what? I'm sorry. I love you. Give her a kiss on her cheek.
Yep.
Give her a rub on her thigh.
Yeah.
Maybe a pat her booty or whatever. And I promise you, everything will be all right.
I agree. I approve that message.
So, click and subscribe on our My Spouse, My Best Friend .com website.
Yep.
We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Forgive, forgive, forgive.
Bye.
Soundstripe. Soundstripe.